Even if it's not something gross, I honestly don't know how much you have to pay me to eat a spoonful of mustard.
Spoonful of mustard?
Like a spoonful of like yellow mustard.
What would it take? I give you $5.
No, Jesus.
You wouldn't do it for $5?
No.
I would do it for free. I love mustard.
I hate yellow mustard.
You hate? We
hate-
can't do the podcast. Hello and welcome to the U Up Podcast. I am Jared Freed, and I am so excited to be here with our special guest, Bob the Drag Queen. Thank you for being on the show.
Generation X.
Suck it.
Are you X-Pac? Are you
Triple H. No, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels to me was
Sweet
like,
Chin Music was your vibe?
That's more the attitude I would
Got it.
like to bring to the table.
This will not shock you, but I was for the Nation of Domination. Obviously.
Of course.
But outside of that, my favorite wrestler was Mick Foley.
Really?
Mick always will be.
Mick Foley is like
Mrs. Foley's baby boy.
Wow.
Will always be my favorite.
This for our audience, this is all Chinese.
Yeah, they don't listen to it. They don't know any of this.
Even this hat, I'll get a few people that are like, whoa, Generation X hat, I love that. And then
How old are you?
I'm 40.
Well, we're the same age.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've been hearing about you for years. You're beloved.
Oh my God,
how
really?
Yeah, I would say you're beloved. I would say your name comes up, people light up. Do you feel that? Do you think that? Do you know that?
Well,
Do you know that you do for people?
I think that people who know me like me, but I'm still kind of niche
Niche fine,
Yeah.
but like when they know you, love.
because I'm from the world of like reality TV and cabaret and stand up comedy, but I'm not like Andrew Schultz. There are some really big names out there who are like someone who I would say is still kind of niche, but is actually kind of like mainstream niche would be like Caleb Heron.
Okay.
Maybe Brittany Broski.
Right.
They have like millions and millions of followers. But I think the drag, some people just kind of hear the name of the drag queen and they're like immediately turned off, so they don't want to give it a chance. But the people who do, because I ended up on a show they like The Traitors.
Right.
So because I'm on a show they like, they have to watch me. And they're like, oh, Bob is actually pretty, funny or interesting.
It's funny to say that you look at it in the terms of followers. Like, because I think you have a cachet. Like, I think like there's I heard this quote once, I'm sure it's been said a million times, difference between a following and an audience. Anyone can get an audience.
Mm-hmm.
A following is different. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
So I think you have a following. The drag queen thing. I think anyone who's hyphenated with what they do feels that a little bit. Like, I do a podcast. I do stand up. I do.
How long have you been doing stand up?
I've been doing it almost 16 years.
We have almost the exact same everything. That's crazy.
We've been just two ships.
Yeah, I've
in
been,
the night.
I've been doing comedy for 17 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Where did you start? What was the first
The first
thing?
club I was passed at was Caroline's Comedy Club. I was passed at the New York Comedy Club, Comics Comedy Club, which two of those clubs don't even exist anymore. I've been thrown out of Gotham Comedy Club.
How'd you get thrown out?
I got thrown out because there was a confusion. I went to the young new artists Bip Bop Boop Showdown, Bip Bop whatever it was.
Yeah, I did the Bip Bop Boop.
Yeah. And
really
there
good
was
one.
some confusion about whether, because I got passed to like the second round, but not the third round, which was the showcase.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, "Oh, you gotta come back here." But then my name was on the list, and I was on the list, but I was in full drag, and they thought I was distracting. And I also got thrown out of Caroline's once. I got banned from Caroline's, actually.
Are you, when you're in full drag and doing stand up, is that like, do you think people just don't know how to handle that? Is that like because stand ups, I know this from walking into stand up clubs. It's like, there is a version of person that's doing stand up that's like a little just like this sad, like looking at the floor guy with a notebook who's, not dressed really well, is like kind of like.
That's still me. No, just in full drag.
It's kind of just like fully just like, sneaking in kind of. And then you come in like, you're like a parade float,
Well,
you're
if
tall
I'm doing-
and looking great.
If I'm doing my own show, I'll do it. Like in the early days, I would get dressed in drag for every comedy show I do. Not every comedy show, a lot of comedy shows I would do. But nowadays, if I'm doing a friend show, I'm not going to get in drag for it. But if I'm selling my tickets at like a big theater, I will get in drag for that. But I'm not getting in drag to like do
to work stuff out.
Yeah, I don't get in drag to work stuff out.
I mean, there might be people here.
But I still dress nicely though.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at the shoes. I mean, if you're on YouTube, you got to check. I know that these are unbelievable.
Thank you.
I love them. They're great. There might be people watching on YouTube or listening right now going, Bob the drag queen does stand up? Like, I'm
Which
sure
is
that
crazy to
frustrates
me.
you.
Yeah,
Because it
so-
frustrates me if someone says to me, like, oh, the guy who yells at The Bachelor does stand up. Like that's something I do where they go, and I'm like, that's like what it was all for.
Well, it's kind of
You know?
shocking to me. I mean, luckily I can sell tickets, but what's really odd to me is when I go to the comedy clubs and the people who own the clubs, they're like, "Oh, you're actually really funny,"
Right.
and I'm like,
Right. Well, people only know. I think the general people can only really handle like one thing about someone. Like I
Yeah.
really don't think, John Madden, the famous football coach, he says people can remember 3 things. He goes, I only tell people 3 things. I only tell my team 3 things to do. There's only 3 things. And it's like, it's kind of a good point.
in his defense, I remember Madden 2000,
Yeah.
Madden 2001.
All those. Yeah, that's
So I guess he ate with that.
right. He did all 3.
Why did he get a video game?
It was, timing for a lot of these things. He was the guy. He was the original
But why not a football
personality
player,
for the
though?
NFL. Well, he's a coach. So the coach knows the scheme. So I think that's like the play where they're saying Coach Madden is going to
Yeah.
coach you, the audience, if that was to be like the marketing.
He must have made more money from that game than he ever made from any. People still play Madden, right? Is he even alive anymore?
No, he passed away. There's movies coming out. There's like movies about his life coming out.
I did not even
Nick-
watch football, but I know who John Madden is.
Who's the guy in Face Off?
John Travolta, Nick Cage?
Nick Cage is playing John Madden.
Castor Troy. I am
Yeah.
Castor Troy.
yeah.
It's a good movie. That was
Castor-
a really good movie.
It's a good movie. There's a lot of things. It's a fun laugh at this movie.
To be fair, I have not watched it in over 15 years.
It's been a long time for me.
But watching it at the time, I remember I watched it a lot. I was
Yeah.
really into that film.
Big cable TV movie.
I have the VHS.
Do you have a VCR?
No, I had the VHS.
Oh.
I don't have it anymore. But at the time, I had it. Yeah, I wore it out.
That movie, if you think about it, like for nobody to know, like he has sex with his wife.
Yeah.
Like that's a real weird scene.
Yeah,
There's a
it
lot of
does-
like laughing
doesn't
scenes.
age
that-
well.
Yeah.
But also, the only thing different is your face.
Right.
So, like, you have the exact same dick as John Travolta.
Right. The wife didn't notice anything about the penis.
No, she liked it more, actually. Do you remember?
Yeah, that was well.
Which, I
I
wanna
think
be
she liked
clear-
his performance more.
Yeah.
I think it was like I think you could get away with harder than you've ever been.
Which I want to be clear, I am acknowledging that there's a lot of non-consent going on involved in this dynamic. But
It was a movie.
To be clear, I didn't make the movie.
Well, it's a movie made for entertainment. We all watched it.
I'm just acknowledging what happened.
Okay.
But yeah, I do remember her being like, wow, I remember her vaguely being like, that was the best you've ever been or something.
Right. Well, it was and it was kind of played as like the confidence.
Yeah.
Like it was like, oh my God, my meek husband who's a police officer. No. Now you've been with a real evil
But
villain.
also, even his entire, like, if you think of a guy who has a similar build to you, are you married or have a girlfriend or anything?
No, I'm a single man.
But I feel like if, let's say one of your hookups
Okay.
was hooking up with the guy who has a very similar build to you,
So
she'd
a
still
tissue
know a
box.
difference.
She's hooking up with a tissue box. And she's
At some point, she still doesn't know there's a difference, right?
I don't know. I think there's something to the voice and like I don't know. It's like, can you get away
I
with
was
it?
fucking John Travolta and Nick Cage walked in,
Well-
even if the lights were red, I'd be like, something feels different here.
I don't know how fair this comparison is, but like, is there like in drag? Are you with someone else in drag? Are you like when you're physical with someone in drag? Are you?
You're like when I'm fucking someone in drag?
Yeah.
I've never fucked anyone in drag.
No.
No.
I would think that's a part. No, that's
For some people, no. For some people, it is a very real
okay.
part.
Well, I would think wouldn't that be a
I mean, I
difference
sucked a
in
dick one time at the Lucky Chang's at the restaurant I used to work at in drag
Lucky
one time.
Chang's?
That's the name of it, yeah.
I remember that place.
Yeah, you could have got your dick sucked there if you wanted to.
Holy
'Cause the
shit, I didn't- I was missing out.
Because the queens were doing it.
Someone got lucky
The
at
queens
Chang's.
were. I did it one time, and I was like, that's not realizing. I was like, you know what? Hooking up in drag is not for me.
What's the difference?
Well, one, I'm not comfortable.
Okay.
So drag is just gluing stuff to your body.
Right.
Glued on a wig, glued on lashes, glued on nails,
There's a-
glued on glitter. You're wearing a corset. Like you're in heels. My feet hurt. And I'm also wearing a lot of makeup. So if I'm going down on you, your dick's gonna look like a fucking mudslide.
So it's gonna changes the whole experience.
It changes the vibe for me.
I wanted to ask you this because so when you came in as our guest host this week, there was people that were like on Traders. You gave what's his name, Dylan Efron,
Yeah.
a drag name.
Dylan Efron, yes.
Efron. You gave him a drag name, and then I was like, I want to
I love
drag.
Efron. It makes him sound so fancy.
Is it
Ooh, Dylan Efron.
Dylan Efron?
Efron.
My good friend Efron.
I mean, I call him Efron, but I don't know how it's actually pronounced. I just say Dylan
Dylan
Efron.
Efron. Well,
he's Zac Efron's brother.
Yeah. That's it. Well, when I say the south of France, I say south of France.
South of France.
Yeah, Sofra.
Yeah.
So and everyone should go follow Bob the Drag Queen. Bob is on Broadway, which is like such an accomplishment.
I
think
am
that's,
on Broadway.
How cool is that?
You know,
well, this is also what you get with being, like I think there's good and bad, to the hyphenation of it all. Like you go into a stand-up club and someone, you're actually funny, and you're like, what a piece of shit. And then someone else goes, I could see him on Broadway. Don't you think that goes in?
That's how I ended up in a lot of things. That's how I ended up in some movies and some TV shows. Someone like there was a famous writer named Tony Kushner.
That name sounds so familiar.
Well, I mean, he wrote the movie Lincoln.
Okay.
He wrote the film Carolina Change. He wrote the script for the new West Side Story.
Okay.
He wrote Angels in America. He's a big
deal.
Carolina. He's a massive writer. He's a Pulitzer Prize winner. All that jazz. Tony Award winning. I think Oscar nominated. Maybe even Oscar winning writer. And he saw me on Drag Race, and he was like, "I bet you'd be a good actor in this play I wrote, years ago. You should audition." So I ended up doing Angels in America at the Brick Repertory Theater, which I went to school for acting actually.
Okay.
But theater was my first love, but it was not reciprocal. Theater did not love me back the way that I loved it. But stand-up comedy did, though.
Do you feel you were I think a lot of stand-ups that are so talented like you are, like, feel pushed into it. It's kind of like this, like, anyone can step on stage. There's no, like,
there's
casting director with like
no
cool,
gatekeeping.
Kooky glasses, right?
Yeah.
It has the least barriers to entry. That's why we meet some of the worst humans alive and the best.
This is true. I think you're right about that.
I believe that about stand-ups.
Drag is the same. There's no gatekeepers. Like anyone can put on a wig and go to the bar.
There it is.
Anyone can put on a heel and a lash and go to the bar. We're not going to stop you.
So that's why you probably
real monsters.
I'm sure you believe, like, in drag, you meet a lot of grifters in the same way we
my God.
in stand-up. Like we mentioned, like, the podcast stuff that's going on and people getting political with their podcasts. You're like, yeah, I've been seeing this happen at open mics.
No, drag queens are wild. There are some thieving ass, conniving ass drag queens in these streets.
So you go in this play, and I mean, that's a big time writer. And then does that lead to Moulin Rouge, the musical? It is on right now. It's playing through July. If you want to see Bob the Drag Queen, he is only there until March 22nd. So we want you to go. Listen, you don't think I do this?
Well, you only remember three things. So
three things. Bob the Drag Queen.
So something else got leaked out for that to leak
Moulin Rouge. John Madden. That's it. That's all I remember. And I remember Mateo saying, I remember years ago, Mateo was like, Bob the Drag Queen is one of the funniest people that's going around right now.
Oh, that's very
and I remember that because I was like, oh, that's cool to know. And I do believe in stand-up, the hardest part about stand-up is every week you'll just be like, you'll turn and be like, who's that guy?
Yeah, that
happens a lot too. And it's like, I'm like so excited and also depressed by the talent that I see on a night-to-night basis. So like, you go, oh, I thought I was good. And then you go, no, the whole thing has changed,
Yeah.
So
the landscape is constantly changing.
Always.
But for people who don't know I'm a comedian, which is crazy, I have 4 comedy specials, by the way, which is crazy. People do not know that I'm a comedian.
I didn't know you had 4. Embarrassingly, I'll admit that on camera.
I have one on Amazon called Suspiciously Large Woman.
Okay.
I have one on iTunes called Bob the Drag Queen Live at Caroline's.
Love it.
I have one that I've released on YouTube myself called Woke Man in a Dress.
Okay.
And I just released one last month called This Is Wild on Hulu.
What's your favorite?
I think Woke Man in a Dress or This Is Wild, they're both pretty good. Woke Man in a Dress is a really, really good. I ate.
That's on YouTube?
Yeah, for free.
Everyone go to Bob the Drag Queen's YouTube page as well and go watch his special. I got to go watch it because now I'm excited.
And it's free.
And it's free, waiting for you.
Yeah.
For a Friday night, especially with how cold it is. Put it in the queue and get to it. But also, go to Moulin Rouge, the musical.
Yes.
It is playing through July, but March 22nd is the last date you can see Bob the Drag Queen. He is here with us. We are going to be answering emails. We have dating advice emails. If you want to come see me, I'm on the road. I mean, I
Where
do
you
some
at?
shows. I got some shows going on.
Where can I see you?
We can see me.
See, because you only remember
I
three
don't-
things.
This is I had to remember it. That's how good of
You
a host
wasted it
I
on
am.
me.
I was there for you.
Which I appreciate.
Listen. It's not about me. It's not about me.
It's about us.
It's about us.
Jared.
Making the funnies.
You got any siblings?
I have a younger brother.
How much younger?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years younger than me. You have siblings?
2.
Older, younger?
I have an older brother and a younger brother.
What do they do?
My older brother is a chef.
A chef?
Yeah.
Where do they chef?
In Atlanta for a children's hospital.
That's wow.
Yeah.
That is like a...
So a really good person. Basically.
Well, that's a good person, but that's like a character in a sitcom. Like that's a movie, that's a rom-com character.
It does get, but my brother's I think he's kind of boring, but he's just like a really kind of plain, he's a really plain guy.
Is he married?
Yeah, he's married.
Okay.
Yeah.
And living in the Atlanta suburbs and...
No, he lives in the city. He lives
the city?
in Atlanta proper. I grew up in the Atlanta suburbs.
Okay.
But he lives in Atlanta proper, in the inner perimeter, as they say.
ITP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my younger brother is 18, so he doesn't.
And what are their aspirations?
He's in college. He wants to be a therapist.
Look at that. So were you always the performer? Like
I'm the only performer in my family.
was the family just in awe of you?
My cousin Bentley is a singer.
Okay.
Shout out to Bentley Caldwell.
Shout out.
My cousin Bentley's a
What
singer.
was there was it Thanksgiving and Bob's gonna go up and
No, they're mostly annoyed by me, mostly, especially my older brother, because I didn't grow up with my younger brother. Obviously, he's 21 years younger than me. They was mostly annoyed. My mother obviously loved me a lot. She was very much into a lot of what I had to do, but I think I was really just mostly annoying.
Okay.
I was a really annoying child.
like here we go.
I cried a lot.
Okay.
Constant tears over anything.
Was that an attention thing? Is that
Probably, but also just I was a very emotional kid, but I also really love attention too.
I guess what do you do for that as like a parent? You're like, this is just another...
Well, one time my mom, I remember we were laying in bed and there was a comic book and it had Storm on it. I really wanted the comic book. And I was like, can you hand me that comic book? And she was like, it would just grab it yourself. Like it's literally right there.
Right.
And I just started
Stop
going
being
like,
annoying.
I just went like, meh. And then she grabbed the comic book and she handed it to me. And right when I went to go grab it, she pulled it back and she goes, I just want you to know, I'm handing you this book because I love you, not because you're crying. The crying has nothing to do with this. And honestly, I stopped. That was the day I stopped.
That was it.
I stopped whining and crying.
There's
day.
someone with a child right now that cries a lot. They're like, I didn't expect this podcast to save my life today.
And by the way, it's not going to work for them.
No.
They're going to be like bullshit advice.
They're going to write to us.
They're like, Bob's mom was lying.
Listen, if you want to see me cry on the road, I do it every night on stage. I'm going to be in Salt Lake City, Tempe, Arizona, LA, Los Angeles. I'm coming to Los Angeles.
Where in Los Angeles? Where are you going to Los Angeles?
I'm doing some theater downtown, which is where they put all the big acts.
The Will Turn?
No, I'm not doing the cool one. I'm doing the Belasco.
The Belasco. That's
You know
nice.
that one? All right, I'm going to do the
nice spot.
Okay.
You Italian?
No.
Greek?
No, I get those.
Jewish?
Thank you, Jewish.
Jewish.
Greek and Italian is
There's only
how I know
three
you
things
think I'm
you could've
good looking.
been.
So thank you.
Only 3 things you could have been.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You went Italian and Greek first, which is
Yeah.
every Jew's dream. So let me just let's get into the episode. You're in a relationship?
Yeah, I got 2 boyfriends.
2 boyfriends.
Yeah,
E and M.
One of them is Jewish.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how'd you meet?
Grinder.
Grinder.
Yeah.
And-
you ever met any girls on Grinder?
No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
keep looking.
Yeah.
I think I'm in the wrong place.
Not a great spot.
I did.
There are some girls on Grinder though, just so you know.
There are girls?
Yeah, there are some girls.
I
Like there are
did-
some cisgender women on Grinder
Just on
looking
their
to get dicked
browsing?
down by a gay guy.
Is that like a thing for them? Is that
I've only seen it a few times.
is that like a power thing? Do you think they're trying to say I can make that happen, and that's like a little bit of their?
I think they want to have sex and they know gay guys are slutty and are easy. I mean, all guys are easy.
How do you work the dynamic between your boyfriend and your boyfriend?
Well, they're friends, which is nice.
That helps.
And we live separately. So
All 3.
Me and Jacob live together.
Okay.
And then me and Tao live together. We're like 7 minutes.
How do
from
you
each other.
deal with the rents or the mortgages? What do you,
I pay it.
all of it?
Yeah,
Everyone needs to keep going.
they're
to buy the-
brokies.
So you pay both rents or both you own? What do
Well,
you,
I have a mortgage and a rent.
mortgage and rent. Well, at least you're getting the tax benefits.
Yeah,
That's why everyone.
exactly. That's polyamory. Everyone in polyamory is doing it for the tax breaks.
That's all it is. So I mean, you meet one on Grindr, you meet the other where?
Oh, on Grindr.
Both on Grindr.
Yeah.
And how did you guys start as an E&M?
E&M, what is this?
Ethically non-monogamous.
I don't even know.
You're the woke.
Wokey.
Yeah. How'd you start fucking so many people?
Well, me and Jacob, yeah, we kind of started.
Jacob is obviously the Jewish one.
This is you're
Yeah.
correct. You're correct. We started non-monogamous. We
Okay.
were never like, locking it down.
Right. This was just like, hey, we feel safe together.
Yeah.
And then we want to explore elsewhere.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the discussion.
Pretty much, yeah.
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 And then you find another guy that you feel safe with as well. That you just is there one that's more sexual, and there's another that's more friendship? Are they similar?
Every relationship has ebbs and flows. So
Yeah.
at one moment your relationship will be more sexual, but they're two separate relationships. So there are moments where they can both become hypersexual or both become quite friendly, or I think you go through the same ebbs and flows that every relationship goes through.
I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Before we get started, I actually was thinking. So you give the drag name to
Misguided
to
Zac
Efron.
Dylan Efron.
Dylan Efron.
Yeah.
I gave myself some drag names, and I
Okay.
want to hear what you think. I did ask Mateo Lane, who mutual friend of ours. I said, I said, Bob's coming on the podcast, and this is his. I asked, is there anything I should know about Bob?
Okay.
And he said, Bob is always 10 steps ahead of you. That's Bob in a nutshell. So that was his quote.
Maybe it's not like a Batman villain.
I know. Listen, 10 steps ahead, I tell you. Okay, so then I asked, what would my drag? He said, tell him I said your drag name. So this is him telling me to read this. I'm just making sure everyone knows this is what he said. I'm not saying it. He said, tell him I said your drag name is Baguette with an F.
Faggot.
Well, I wouldn't say it. I would never be allowed to say my own.
But you know who could? Dylan Efron.
Yeah.
I feel like your drag name can say a lot about you, right?
Okay.
So you can say, for example, I know a Jewish drag queen named Lady Synagoga. She wants to channel.
Every drag name makes me go, oh, like it makes me weak. Lady Synagoga.
Lady Synagoga.
I love it.
I mean, she wants you to know she's Jewish, and she wants you to know she likes pop music.
Yeah.
So when you hear Lady Synagoga, you know everything you need to know about her.
Right.
You know what
Well,
I
I
mean?
like bread.
There you go.
I do like a baguette.
Okay, there it is.
I'm a fan of the gay community.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know if that helps.
I think if you're in drag, we already think you're a fan of the gay community.
Sure.
Your name could also be like Shanita Carbload.
Shanita.
You know what I mean? Your
Yeah,
name's Shanita,
yeah.
and then your last name is Carbload.
Yeah.
You get to have carbs, and then the word load is in there, and gays love
loads. Yeah. They
Gays
infamously
really do love
loads.
Like, I'm not even being facetious. Gays love
Is that
loads.
a thing in the gay
Loads?
community? Loads?
Are loads a thing in the gay community?
I think if straight men were allowed to
I know a guy who has a
acknowledge
hat that just says loads on it.
that is,
Where yours says Generation X, it just says loads.
What a way to walk into
I
a
know
room.
guys who literally
Tell the
have-
world what you want.
I know a guy who will like rent a hotel room and
Yeah.
then just go in there.
Fill it with loads.
I mean, no, he takes them all with him. You know what I mean?
In what, vials? Is he like?
Yeah,
How
on
does he
his-
travel with that? The
in
TSA
his
will go crazy.
person.
Oh, in his person.
It's all.
So he saves up.
Well, oh my God, you don't know anything. This is crazy. So he rents a hotel room, he puts down like tarps or sheets or whatever, and then he signs up. Is this not what this podcast is for?
We know this. We are here to learn.
He
To
signs
listen.
up guys, and they come through and they each drop a load off inside of his person, in his body, and then you mark on your back, so you'll know where you are. So you know if you're the first one, because
What are the tarps for if it's in his body?
because they're splashing. And
Yeah, yeah,
After
okay.
you're so full, it's gonna start splashing back on you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I have learned a lot today.
So
especially
and
that I should
know-
get my place. If I rent somewhere, I should get it clean first.
Yeah, you probably. But also, you can probably also learn where you want to be in the load lineup. Do you want to be at the beginning, or do you want to be
Right.
in the middle? Do you want to be at the end?
Well, I'm sure there's a fetish for all three.
See,
Thank you.
and that's why you're an ally.
That's right. I'm here for you.
I think we found our next grand marshal.
Here's Here's my drag names that I thought of. You ready?
Okay.
Huggable. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
Okay.
can we talk about why it's not a good drag name?
Okay, please.
Is your name Hugga or is it Hug?
Hug.
Okay.
I guess that doesn't work.
Yeah,
All right, I'm here
Hug's
to
not
learn.
a name, and Ubble's not a name, and a Hugga's
Right.
not a name.
Okay, so let me go
Yeah.
to my next one. Matzah Bry.
Matzah. Okay, the first name is Matzah.
Matzah Bry.
Okay.
Jacob will know the importance of matzah Bry.
I know. I
If
understand.
you do
the
know,
importance.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. This is not a bad.
I shouldn't
one.
have assumed.
This is not a bad one,
Okay.
yeah.
Dre Dell.
See, this is your best one yet.
Okay,
I
thank
think
you.
you're putting them in order of how great they are.
Yeah. I'm working my way through
Yeah.
it. Cuddles Justice.
See,
I hope you got my wink.
This is a superhero,
Yeah.
not a drag queen.
Okay. I'm sorry. I went off course. Fro-yo.
Fro-yo. This is giving black.
Yeah, it didn't feel me when
But
I
Jewish
wrote
people
it.
can have fros too, though.
Yes, they can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Black
You're right.
people, Jewish people, and Bob Ross.
All of us.
Yes.
Is Bob Ross Jewish?
I don't think he is.
That fro.
I thought he was black. I think everyone sees themselves. I think everyone in this room thought Bob Ross was whatever they are.
That's a good point. Okay, ready? Forrest Rump.
Do you have a nice ass?
I don't know. I you know when people
You would know.
I guess I don't. Okay. Okay. Ready? I got more. Mazel top.
Well, okay, that's advertising.
Oh, that's me saying
I'm gonna top you down.
I'm gonna top you down.
Which
Okay.
is the same thing as Dreidel. Do you know what we call it? That's what we call if you have a 5'4" Jewish top, they're a dreidel.
Really?
They're a little Jewish top.
That's the funniest. See, this is where male sexuality, the energy, when it's put toward, when all of it's put aside, when you don't have to work towards figuring out a woman, you put it into important things like great
naming,
nicknames. Yeah, like I think Dreidel having a nickname, that being
Yeah,
a nickname
a
for
little Jewish top.
I love that. Okay, Burning Bush.
This is the worst one. You
Okay, yeah. That kind of
those are just words.
Right. You're fair. Honey cup.
You're like telephone.
I'm new to this. I'm new to the world. Okay.
Podcast.
How about, okay, well, this one's kind of just a word, but I thought it was fun. Mm-hmm. Oh, Zempic.
If the O stands for, if your name is like Ophelia Zempic,
Oh, okay. That's, yeah. I
then
guess-
you could be, but all my friends call me O.
Okay.
Yeah. You're on a good path though.
Thank you. I'm happy we got here. We got to this great place.
There
we
was
know
some,
now
there
we're
was some
friends.
good stuff in there.
Listen,
some really good stuff
we
in there.
write to edit, as you know.
How about like Manny Chevez?
Ooh, I like that one because you could do like fun old guy drag stuff. Like I could like kind of go in a funny direction.
The fucking name is Manny.
Yeah, Manny. I do like have like
I don't know why I was so New York Italian.
Yeah, there's like a
with
New
it.
York Jew
Yeah.
in there. There's like I could wear like the apron. Mm-hmm. Manny Chevez.
Did you ever wear the yarmulke as a kid?
No, to temple when you had to.
But not like out and about.
No. I
I
wasn't
think
out and
my
about.
partner's the same way.
Yeah.
But then he kind of wore a. Sometimes he wants to just signal that he's like, he'll be like, if he's somewhere where he thinks people are going to be like anti-Semitic, he's like, I really want to turn it
Right,
up
he
and
wants to
just
fuck with
really
them.
put it in their face. But then this other Jewish guy saw him and tried to have like a Jew off with him.
Yeah, no.
And then he started speaking Hebrew. He was like, hey. He's like, I don't want to speak Hebrew.
Right,
but,
it's
like, I
kind of
don't-
the problem with wearing the yarmulkes.
And
Like,
they started like trying to out Jew you.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
No, I don't want to. I'm a high holiday Jew. I do high holidays. I went to summer camp. I'm looking at culture. I like the community of it. That's
Do you start
nice.
feeling like a poser when someone
Yes.
starts being like, well, when did you? And you're like, whoa.
Easy. I think a lot of most American Jews feel that way. They're like, I just don't want to be tested.
This may shock you, but I used to know the Kaddish by heart.
Really?
I used to.
Did you have a lot of Jewish friends? Were you
It was
around?
in
Oh,
it was in
were
a
you-
play I did. It was Angels in America.
Right.
The writer of Angels in America is Jewish, and he put the Kaddish in there.
That is a thing. When you're in a play, and you have to learn a part.
Yeah.
You get this like kind of side gig to like learn about someone's life or about
Yeah.
like, a
Oh my
certain
God,
thing.
I learned so much about Mormonism.
Right. Is
God,
that what
I know.
that's what that play's about?
It's about basically Christianity, Mormonism, and Judaism, and how those things all kind of like
Are very similar.
no,
No. Okay, never mind.
well, how they're very different.
Okay. All right, let's go to something we do know about. We're
Yeah.
going to give people advice on their lives, okay? There's a
And
dating
also about the AIDS epidemic and about angels. It's not. I want to be clear. It's not. It's not just about Jewish people, Mormons, and
no, Angels in America is about the Jew, being Jewish and
it's
doing
mostly
Hanukkah.
about the AIDS epidemic.
Oh, okay, that too,
mostly.
So let's do some emails. Go follow if you don't already at Bob the Drag Queen. We're trying to get him to mainstream status with millions of followers. I think we can help that.
Well, I have millions of followers already. I already have millions of followers.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. You made it sound like Caleb Heron is.
That was crazy.
What?
I already have millions.
Oh, excuse me.
That was insane.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to invite you here to insult you. I had no idea. I didn't know what I was dealing with. He's saying I don't know if I'm mainstream. I'm so niche.
No,
millions of followers.
He do like all these movies and stuff. He does like movies and stuff.
You're on Broadway.
That is true.
Moulin Rouge the musical. He'll be there till March 22nd. Okay, you ready?
Come and get tickets.
Dear J and B. Huge fan, have an issue that I need some help with. I'm a 25-year-old straight woman living in New York City. I've been dating my boyfriend, 25, for about 7 months. He's a bass player in a band made up entirely of women.
Mistake.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Don't date a musician or don't date a bass player?
I mean, bass players are kind of probably some of the nicest musicians you can get
I would
a hold
assume.
of. Don't date a saxophone player.
No.
Are you kidding me?
That would be undercover cocky. Like, to me, the guitarist, you're like, stay away from the guitarist.
The guitarist could be a good guy. A saxophone player, not with a 10-foot pole, should you ever date a fucking saxophone
What's
player.
the reason?
I just heard from enough people that saxophone players are the worst ones. And some of those people were raised by those saxophone players.
Okay.
And I'm like, I believe you.
It's like when you hear about like a photographer being like, kind of like this like dirt bag type of job.
Both my boyfriends are photographers.
Oh my God. I can't win with this guy.
They are.
Are they really?
Yeah, both of them.
No, I'm sure they're great dirt bags. They treat you nice. I'm sure
They're my dirt bags.
Yeah, and that's what matters.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna learn the meaning of Christmas by the end of this.
Exactly.
Okay, he's a bass player in a band made up entirely of women. And a couple months ago, for an upcoming show, they were playing around with an idea, and he decided to dress in drag. At first, it felt playful and fun. He was a gorgeous woman.
I'm sorry. Have you seen Some Like It Hot?
No.
This is what Some Like It Hot is about.
Is it really?
It's literally some guys join an all-women band. One of them, I think, plays the bass, and they dress up as women to join.
Oh, that's Bosom Buddies.
This is literally what Some Like It Hot.
Wait, there's like a million movies like this too.
I mean, this is pretty old.
This is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Is this a bit?
I don't know.
She's like, anyway, he's on a runaway train. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so he was a gorgeous woman the night of the show. It was a success. They decided to do it again. After the second show, he told me he really loved dressing up for the shows and wants to explore it more. He started investing in makeup and has shared that he wants to explore becoming an alter persona during his performances. I want to be clear and upfront that I'm pro LGBTQ+. Open-minded and genuinely trying to approach this with curiosity rather than judgment. When you hear that, when we have to start with...
Yeah. It sounds like she don't want to date no baguette with an F. That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, like she can't even say, she's like, let me just start. I voted for Hillary.
Yeah, literally. I'm with her.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand that drag does not automatically mean someone is gay or trans. I know there are straight men who enjoy drag. My boyfriend has told me he doesn't identify as a woman, that he's straight.
He doesn't feel comfortable around her. He would never fucking tell her.
Well,
she's judgy.
Right. Well, I guess, yeah, if she's like, well, are you, I guess if your first question to, I'd like to put on, dress and drag for the show, are you straight? You don't really feel like that's a safe space.
This is not a safe space, yeah.
I do trust him still. I'm feeling unsure about how to emotionally process this in our relationship. I think I'm learning that I may have some traditional ideas and that I don't love that my boyfriend has asked me for makeup advice and I'm meant to support this new exploration. I think I'm feeling insecure and overthinking about still being desired and celebrated in the bedroom as a woman, and that this part of him doesn't unintentionally diminish our intimacy. I don't really have anyone in my life I feel safe talking to about this. I know friends and family would likely make fun of him or immediately tell me to break up, which is isn't helpful. Before this, I genuinely thought I could see myself marrying him. Now I'm questioning whether I fully understand him. What conversations should I have to be making sure the noise of how relationships are supposed to look doesn't cloud what actually matters between us? How could I be supportive of my boyfriend exploring the idea of drag while still feeling secure, desired, and confident in my role as his partner? Supportive, but still human.
You know, I want to say a lot of things.
Please.
In the world of drag, a lot of people, you learn a lot about yourself when you start playing with gender.
Okay.
You learn more than you thought you would, to be honest. You find out that once you start to break down the separation between gender and sexuality and how gender works in the world and how it is perceived, once you undo it, you can never put it back together. Right?
Interesting.
So
the toothpaste is out of the tube.
The toothpaste is out of the tube.
For him or for her?
For him.
Okay.
For him. So once you start being around these libs in progressive people, you're gonna start to realize that you're unpackaging a lot of what you have in your own head. And then a lot of people discover who they are through drag. Gender-wise, right? It's actually not uncommon. It doesn't happen all the time. I'm not saying every drag queen is like, I'm a woman, but there are moments where someone will do drag for hee-hees and ha-has and be like, and then now no one's laughing, and then I feel beautiful, and at the end of the day, I don't want to take the makeup off because I feel like myself, or I'm seeing a reflection of something that I really want to be. I'm not saying this will happen with her husband, but there is a chance that he wants to dress up. He likes to feel pretty.
Right.
It seems like he likes to feel pretty. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it sounds like she wants a more traditional man. I think that if you're gonna be on this journey, if everything else is the same, except he just likes dressing up now, you have an opportunity to be there for him in a way and grow together in a way, because he's still attracted to women. He's still laying down with you at night, and you don't need a man to celebrate a woman. There are women who celebrate women all the time. There are non-binary people who celebrate women for being women all the time. Mm-hmm. But it sounds like she needs her celebration to come from a man, and someone who feels like a man and is very much a man.
Well, do you think, it sounds like one of her issues here, it feels like when you write, I want to like make sure everyone knows I'm pro LGBTQ plus. When you write that, we both kind of eye rolled that.
Yeah.
Because we were sitting here going,
and I love black people.
Right. right. And I'm not a racist.
And my best friend is Jewish.
Right. When you start doing that, it's like, what's coming next?
You know what I mean?
So
yeah.
I do think, like what you're saying, if all else is the same, what's the issue here? This is your partner, and I think her concern would probably be, am I allowed to be, if I say I'm not attracted anymore, or this turns me off, am I a hateful person? And I can understand why that would be tough for her.
Yeah.
You know, like, because I would go, okay, yeah, I guess you guys have, your interests went in different ways. I can understand that. He got more into something that you didn't understand or didn't really.
I don't think it makes you hateful, but it doesn't make you open-minded,
right?
Which you claim to be.
Right, in your email.
In your email.
Yeah. Fair.
So no, I don't think that wanting to not date a guy who's doing drag makes you hateful, but but I don't think you got to take open-minded out of your bio.
Right. We're going to change up the bio. You are a closed-minded.
You know what I mean? Because
somewhat okay with the LGBTQ plus community.
Like you want to, like you're cool with gay people, just not in your house. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's kind of what it's giving. And I think that you got to just come to grips with the fact that you don't want to date no gay guy or a feminine man or a man who puts on dresses, which is crazy because like I feel like on the surface people make it sound they're actually really into it. You know, who's the British guy who puts on dresses all the times? Harry Styles.
Well, Harry Styles, but the comic.
Well, she identifies as a woman now.
Okay, so she's a
her
woman.
name is her stage name is Eddie Izzard, but she actually has like a name that she goes by in her daily life. But her professional name is now Eddie Izzard. Now.
Right, and I don't know Eddie Izzard enough or the history of it enough to really like talk. Well,
Eddie Izzard was for a while declaring that she was like an executive transvestite, I believe was the term that she used. I mean, like just a very sharply dressed, man dressing as a woman. But then you hang out in the barbershop long enough, you're gonna get a haircut.
Right.
You keep fooling around with this gender bendy shit, you're gonna realize that gender's not real. And once you deconstruct what gender and realize how unreal it is and how it's really just how things around you are going, you have to intentionally choose to frame yourself within gender.
Right. Well, sometimes I don't feel smart enough to even like talk about the subject.
I don't think you got to be smart. I know some really dumb trans people.
Yeah. Well, but I look. Well, I would say for Eddie Izzard, we've all watched publicly, Eddie Izzard go from one look to more to identifying as a woman.
Yeah.
So we've watched that kind of like publicly. So like you're saying, like once
What
you
is
want
there?
Susie, Eddie Izzard.
Susie.
Susie,
So
yeah.
Susie, we've watched them become Susie.
Yeah.
Publicly, which I'm sure is difficult for them, on a certain level, but also like what you're saying, like once you unpack it, you start going down the road of it, you start realizing. I think what's interesting about this email is like the way, this guy's saying I'm straight to his girlfriend, and she goes, I guess I'll believe that. Like it kind of shows you the plight of a straight guy.
Do you want to hear my real hot take?
Please, I would love to.
There actually aren't any straight people.
You think doesn't exist? Doesn't exist.
There are no straight people. There are no cisgender people. It's not real.
You think that's them conforming to a society that has told them that's how it goes, that's the way it works, and if they were left to a vacuum, that they would go in the direction that they felt was that day, that week, that month, that year, that person.
I really do. And I think that everyone's a little gay and everyone's a little straight and everyone's a little non-binary, but you can't say that, you know what I mean? But I actually don't think there are no straight people. It's a myth. Straightness is a myth. I really, truly believe that in my heart of hearts.
If you think of the constrictions that you're bringing up, like the societal ones, don't you think that straight men who are identifying as straight men have to deal with that the most?
Oh, I could never.
Like
I did for like 18 years, but I could never again pretend to be. I had 1 year as a straight man. I was a straight boy for 17 years. I was a straight man for 1 year, and I was like, I'm tapping out.
You're out.
You might as well put me in the figure 4 leg lock. Hit me with the mandible claw. I'm tapping out.
Suck it. No, I think we're on the same page here. Like, because you listen, this email is hilarious to me. A woman writes in about how this guy's, this new thing that he's finding about himself is now making her life horrible.
Yeah.
Which
is wild to me.
Right. Like if any straight man goes to a woman and says, let's do this new thing sexually. Like if any I'd like to dress up as a woman, they would go, who did you do that with? Who told you to do that? What am I doing wrong? It would never be, I'm so excited that you found this new part of yourself.
Also, what a gift that he trusts you enough to tell you this is truly a gift, because what's going to happen is either these two are going to work it out and they're going to have a beautiful relationship and discover some new sexual stuff that they are going to be gagged if they want to do, or they're going to stay together, he's going to repress everything. And then, I had a show called We're Here on HBO years ago, and we did an episode in Florida, and there was this couple. It was a trans woman and her wife, and she came out at like 68 as a trans woman. She was like living her life like for years hiding who she was, for years just presenting as this macho, masculine, this, that, the other. She almost took her life because she couldn't live like that anymore. And then her wife found her, the trans woman's wife, who was a cis woman, found her like, basically some sort of failed suicide attempt. And then she was like, I would rather have you like this as yourself than not have you at all. And they were honestly really fucking happy together.
It's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
As tragic as it is to like feel that way your whole life, but then to be with your person comfortably at the end of the day.
Supportive but still human has the opportunity to be that, but you don't have to wait until you're 60, actually I don't know how they are.
Right, well,
25. Yeah,
right.
She's 25 and he's 25.
Right. It can go in two different directions. It's either you want to be here for this and like see where this can go for both of you guys, or you got to opt out, and that's okay too. Like I think
why do you think gay guys wear skirts? Like really think about it for a second. Like
airflow.
No, I mean not all gay guys, but gay guys dress in more women's clothing than straight guys do. Just that we can just visually see this, right? And I feel like it is because we are still men, but we have released ourselves at least a little bit from the social construct of what it means to be a man because we've already been outcast.
Right.
So we're already on the outside. So who cares what you're going to think? So I'm going to wear my heels. I'm going to wear a skirt. I'm going to wear lipstick. I'm going to talk this way. I'm going to get my hair done this way. I'm going to, do it a little bit extra, a little bit different because I'm already on the outskirts.
Right.
And
there's no more you can take from
Yeah.
us. You no more you can make fun of or make us feel, different then.
And there's no accusations that can be lobbed at us because we already confess and have admitted. And you're not going to tell me there's not some fucking straight guy who saw one of these. Like, there's that guy, Wisdom. You know Wisdom?
I don't know Wisdom.
Wisdom, he's a stylist.
I have no Wisdom.
He's a stylist on TikTok. He's a straight guy. He's really stylish. And he wears these skirts sometimes and they go hard. They look really fucking good.
Right.
And I know these other straight guys are like, man, I wish I could fucking rock that. Who's that one rapper who wears the women's clothes sometimes? Lil Uzi.
So
He looks good.
I think we're inching towards that a little bit. I mean, look at the Van Cleef necklace. I see that's like,
What is that?
there's like Van Cleef is like the jewelry company.
Uh-huh.
It's on all these athletes. Everyone's wearing it. It doesn't look very, I mean, this is like a small thing.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it doesn't look like a manly jewelry. It does look like it's kind of any gender could
got
wear it.
It's cute.
It's a good look. And I see it on guys and you go, oh, okay, they're inching a little bit that way. I think it's hard. I think it gets put on straight men a lot. I do think like we don't get the blessing of blaming society as much because everyone says, well, you've gotten the goods of society. But there's like, this is an angle, this guy who's putting on, getting dressed in drag to do his shows and confiding in a woman who's now going, how could I feel loved as a woman? You're like, whoa, I didn't even like, that's a tough place to put him
I
in.
do think straight guys have the reap the benefits of society, but you also have the highest pressure because you have a lot to live up to. And for like a gay guy, people don't expect.
Well, if I
that from
walked
us.
in your shoes, which I gave you a lot of, and I like them, they're
Thank
great.
you.
I do, but if I walked in, there would be like, I would have a lot of like explaining to do.
Or unless you're really good at something, right? Like, for example, kids could wear these shoes.
Interesting.
But they're really good at something.
I didn't expect this was going to be.
Prince could wear pumps and a thong, but he's really good at something.
I got to get better at stand-up.
I don't even got to be
even
got to be that good. I can just walk in and wear it because I'm just that gay. You got to be that good or you got to be that gay.
It's one or the other.
Can I read the next question?
Yes, please. Let's go.
Okay. J&J.
So we play Jordana's my normal. You're
Got it.
here in place of the other
Got
Jay, who's coming back. And if you want to hear from Jordana, we have benefits episodes. Sign up for benefits.
I've done nothing to Jordana.
Bob has been nothing but a gracious
Jordana is
co-host.
safe and sound.
Safe and sound with at this point, I think, with babies, so we're so excited.
That she had?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, she had one.
I was like, stole?
It's a long story. She stole one.
Oh, well, you got to steal one.
Yeah, you got to steal one.
Yeah, I got to get a little BOGO.
Yeah. Thank you.
Birth one, get one.
So she had a surrogate and she had one.
Nice.
And I got her onesies that said BOGO babies.
Did you really?
Yeah,
That's
that's so
hilarious.
funny. Well, we're going to play a game called Icky or Picky. So this person's writing in, finding out they were turned off, and they're asking us, is it an ick or were they being picky?
Got it. Hi, J&J. I found Jared through my girlfriend watching his Bachelor recaps. They're hilarious. I figured I'd write in with a question and an honest take from a guy's perspective. J&J, I have some TV-related issues. My girlfriend has always been very into celebrity gossip and reality TV, which I've never really cared for. I'll admit it can be amusing once in a while, but overall, it's not my thing. For a bit more context, my girlfriend works full-time, but it's not like she has all day to consume this material, yet somehow she still manages to watch 2 to 3 hours of TV shows and scroll through a huge amount of social media every day. We're talking Housewives, Summer House, Love is Blind, Traitors, and yes, I even know that Lisa was eliminated from Traitors, spoiler alert, which is not something I'd ever thought I'd type. My girlfriend will start some days with, can you believe what happened last night? And it takes a moment for me to realize she's talking about a show and not a friend/family or story from someone we know in real life. With Love is Blind season here, I can't help but wonder how many other lives I'll be forced to learn about. For years, I felt like this material influences our lives. It's started to give me the ick. All this information about other people's lives is a parasocial relationship that I do not agree to be a part of. I love my girlfriend, but it's turning me off. I can't help but wonder, would you date someone who watches reality TV and forms parasocial relationships with reality stars? Jared, I know you watch The Bachelor. Thank God for your recaps. They're hilarious and the only way people should consume reality TV. But if you were dating a woman who was this consumed, would you continue? I get it. All the girls I knew were into this stuff when we were teens, but we're in our 30s now. Does this still feel normal? How do I talk to her about this? So icky or picky. My girlfriend has a parasocial relationship with reality TV stars, a man who wants to focus on his own reality.
Bob the drag queen. What do you think?
I think that some of your words you're using just aren't actually really what they are. Like, parasocial is a pretty strong word. Like, a parasocial relationship is not just like, I like this person. Parasocial is like, I think Kim Kardashian is my friend. So I think it's kind of like how you go online and I'm not saying it didn't happen to you, but there's no way, I'm on TikTok a lot. There's no way all of your exes are narcissists.
Right.
There's no way all of your parents are, it's just not possible. There's no way everyone online claiming their parents and their exes are narcissists, they can't all be narcissists.
Right.
Statistically speaking, it can't be that true. You know what I mean? So I think that
all of your exes are narcissists.
It's probably,
but they're all dating you.
Exactly.
So you're the main character in this shitty story.
So I think that, I don't think your girlfriend has a parasocial relationship. I think she just really likes reality TV.
Well, you were on Traders. You were famously on Traders. Again, beloved on Traders. Did you feel that there were people that had kind of tweeted at you, threads? You know, did people go on social media and try to connect with you in a way that you were like, you've gone too far?
I've had maybe one person go what I thought was too far to the point where it actually made me really uncomfortable and I actually genuinely felt unsafe. But like one person.
Yeah.
One
Of
person.
all the millions that you have following you as we went over before. Millions. I'm
3.2 on TikTok, 2.1 on Instagram,
I can't-
640,000 on Twitter.
I can't even believe
Toots.
that I didn't memorize. I'm having those numbers tattooed.
But you remember March 22nd, which
Yes,
was,
I
I'm
did.
still very impressed
The
by.
one to make sure. Listen, I've got to make you your money.
Thank
okay,
you.
those numbers make you nothing. Well, they make you something.
But yeah, I mean, I've had one where I was like, oh, I feel really uncomfortable with you, and I think that you think that we're close and we're not. Other than that, I've had some really overzealous fans, but they don't actually think that they like knew me. They were just really excited when they saw me.
I think I agree with you that he's speaking too much in extremes. Like, it's funny. This email both makes a point and doesn't, like, kind of ruins his own point.
Yeah.
Like, he ruins his own point. The minute you say with reality TV, we're in our 30s now, does this still feel normal? I don't understand what age you think everyone should opt out of watching a TV show and discussing it. That's like, to me, you're putting a morality on watching TV that is you trying to win the argument.
Well,
it's not really you trying to have a discussion.
I have a theory about this, actually. I think what the issue is that reality TV became really, really popular when we were kids.
Yes.
So it seems like a kid thing, but it's not a kid thing anymore. It has aged up with us.
Yes.
So maybe boomers aren't really into reality TV, but that's because they didn't really have it. So when you think about video games, yes, our parents don't play video games, but now adults play video games.
Right.
Adults play video games now.
Right. Like, you have to move with the times that you see around you, not the ones you saw when you were growing up.
I don't think reality TV is for children. I mean, as I'm a product. I mean, I've been on We're Here. I've been on RuPaul's Drag Race. I've been on The Traders. I've been on Last Comic Standing. I've been on America's Got Talent. I am a product of reality TV.
Right.
And I will tell you, there are no children at my shows.
Right.
They're adults.
So
my shows are 18 up.
But so that's why it's such. You've like ruined your own argument. If the argument is, hey, I want to talk to my girlfriend about something other than reality TV, you're totally right to have the ick. Hey, all we talk about is people from TV that I have no relation to. Like, I think there's like, I kind of wrote down, I was like, what can you, with reality TV, like what would be an ick and what would be this person being the ick? I think like not being able to talk about reality TV because it's just reality TV is you being a piece of shit. Like, you're being an asshole. You're just trying to win. If the person brings up, oh, did you see what Bob did? And you're like, who? Like if they go on first name basis with people on the show, expecting that everyone knows Bob is Bob the drag queen, I would be
Out of
like,
context is a little crazy.
right, that's crazy. You'd be like, even though we live in the same house, I can't have you being like, so Sydney didn't win the tribal council.
Yeah.
Like I need more there. You have to catch me up. We have to be in a discussion about reality TV that relates to our life because that's what I love about reality TV. Relating it to my life. What would I do if
Is
I
that
would?
your favorite reality TV show?
I like that show because I like the arc of it. I like how there's a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
And then I like that it's everything like professional wrestling. You know, I know it's fake, but they got to take the bumps. I'm sorry. I have really messed up every single chance I've gotten with Bob the Drag Queen. I didn't mean to ruin professional wrestling. Please forgive me.
When Mick Foley got thrown off the Hell in a Cell, what are you trying to tell me right now?
Well, this is my point. Mick Foley had to land on the ground. Yeah. Same with The Bachelor. You have to have first kiss. You got to meet the parents. This is how you act. And it's like all reality shows are a great springboard for fun conversations about the world, society, what's going on. That's how this person did that. I think when people go over the bridge into cuckoo nuts banana land is when they start to be like, they start to like try and like litigate the person on TV.
What do you mean by that?
Like go on social media and be like, well, we have to take this person down for how they acted on a reality TV show. It's like, well, there are producers that edited this for months and months and months. Like if there's a real, problem that we have to go to the police about, you would hope that they would have done that.
So my question is, it seems like I have one of my partners, he loves running.
Okay.
He really loves running.
That's a tough.
I'm not really into running.
So they're waking up early?
Yeah.
Now in the cold?
He lives in LA.
Okay.
He's doing his 3 miles a day and then trying to carve off time. I will say though, because I'm interested in him, I am intrigued by his progress and his updates. I'm not really interested in the running stuff. He's like interested in like running cultures and these clubs and this club, and he goes to this park to do this, and he goes to that park to join this running club. He like really loves it. My other partner loves anime. I don't really watch anime.
Right.
I like hearing him talk about it. It's exciting to see him be excited about something.
You like his passion.
Yeah. But when I try to watch it with him, like I tried to watch Attack on Titan or something like that, and I was like, I'm just not into this. It was honestly more interesting to hear you talk about it.
Yeah.
Than it is to actually watch it. Because I'm interested in you. At least I had you to look at.
Also,
now I can't even look at you. I'm just looking at the thing.
Right. And also they know how your partner knows how to like Bobify it.
Yeah, that is true.
They go, well, this is the part that would get Bob excited. And I think that's where I come back to this emailer. It's like, is your partner trying to make this material that they care a lot about, that you don't care as much about, interesting for you?
Yeah.
If they're doing that, then you are really being picky.
Where's the third party though? Like, why can't she? I do think maybe she should find someone who wants to talk about this stuff.
Right. Well, there's again, when I talk about The Bachelor, there's ways I would talk about it with a fan. And there's ways I would talk about it with someone who has no idea what the show is.
Yeah.
Like, and also if something happened on The Bachelor where they were like, this person left the show and it became national news, that's when I get to talk to like other people about it.
Yeah.
And I get to have fun conversations about how I would handle it and what men do and how I
just found out
date.
about Colton climbing the fence. I found out about it.
Right. There are people being brought into Colton lore now because he's on Traitors. So it's like,
How were you gagging when he climbed the fence?
the fence thing was amazing. It was just, you could tell he was dealing with something. Like he was really going through something. Like that was, yeah. For the listeners at home, Bob
Let's
took
just say
his...
baguette with an
All right, let's play some games, okay? We're going to play Red Flag or Deal Breaker. You ready?
Yes.
Red Flag or Deal Breaker is the game that is sweeping the country. You are dating someone, it's going perfect, and then one thing happens. Is it a red flag, you see it, but you keep going, or is it a deal breaker, you end it sight unseen? You ready? Mm-hmm. J&J NB, I just started dating a guy, me 33, him 36. He recently told me he was previously in an E&M relationship. But
ethical non-monogamy.
Ethical non-monogamy. But it didn't work out due to distance and job changes. I'm a simple girl and interested in monogamy, as stated on my dating profile. When I asked if that's what he wants, he said it's not something he's looking for right now. This feels like a big red flag now that E&M is still on the table. Red flag or deal breaker. He was previously in an ethical non-monogamous relationship and you have never been interested in one.
This is a deal breaker. If you guys are not on the same page, He's not going to change his thought process. One of you is hoping the other one will slide into the other's realm, and that's probably not going to happen. This is an absolute deal breaker.
I'm with you. It's well.
Are you monogamous?
I'm monogamous. That's what I'm looking for. I will say that the problem this person has is they're talking about two different things. She's talking about destination, and he's talking about journey.
Yeah.
He's talking about, well, not right now, but on our way, I guess I could be monogamous while we are hooking up. And it's like, she's talking about, she's on a dating app, and she wrote, she's looking for a monogamy, which I think they're using the same words to mean different things.
Also, he's 36. He's locked in.
Right.
He's pretty much the person he's going to be.
He has a lifestyle he likes to lead.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. He's already let you know that he's going to end it with you. He's saying, for now, I'm good. For now, I can just be with you. But that's not saying I'm looking for a long-term relationship where I could see myself getting married and having children. Like,
no. He's waiting to find the girl who wants to have that, that threesome, that group getaway.
Right. And until then, he'll hang with you, He'll drop the loads here.
Yeah, exactly.
To go back to.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's a deal breaker for just because of the languaging. Like,
it's all. Loads is a gay term. Does straight say loads?
I think loads has been, and again, not to blame women, but I'm going to blame women. I don't think I can say loads to a woman and still be a fuckable dude.
Could you say, like, I'm going to give you this load?
I think I'd have to really make sure. I'd have to have her sign out a questionnaire.
Got it.
What words? Like, if you can't say moist, what words can we say?
I gotta say, when having sex with guys, you don't even need to have a conversation about saying loads. Mid coitus, you can be like, "Here comes the load," and they'll,
I mean, this is with gay men.
Yes.
I would say it differently. Like I would have fun with it if I could say load.
What are you going to say?
The way you said it was not how it. I would go. Here comes the load.
I would have been grunting and stuff, like breathing.
I would
heavy.
do it like a train conductor.
Woo, woo!
Here comes the load.
I had a friend who used to say to his boyfriend, which I think is crazy to say. He'd always go, "Is your butt hungry?"
That's no. That's enough. That's enough. This is a family show, Bob the Drag Queen. Is your butthole hungry?
Is your butt hungry?
Is your
butt hungry?
It makes me think of a butt in a different way. Like,
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Welcome,
what was
my
that?
dear.
Weird Monsters? Was that Nickelodeon show?
Real Monsters.
Real Monsters.
Yeah.
Didn't they have a monster that looked like a butthole that would be eating?
Kind of. Well, I mean, Oblina had like a mouth that could have been a butthole.
Yes, that makes me think of Oblina.
Yeah, Oblina could have been. All right,
put that on the screen.
Here's another red flag. You ready?
Yeah.
Hi, J&B. Red flag or deal breaker. A few months ago, I was in the early days of dating a guy, and things were going well up to that point. The conversation was good. He planned great dates, and he was thoughtful and fun to be around. On our third date, we got on the topic of personal style and how to decorate our homes. I told him I'm pretty modern, clean style. He said he has a more quirky and unique style. He really likes unusual decor, antiques, not my vibe. But I didn't overthink it until he told me that one of his prized possessions was a mannequin he keeps in the front entry of his house. It's a mannequin of a woman dressed in a dress holding a tray with a fake cocktail on it. I fact-checked this later by going to his Instagram, and sure enough, one of his posts was the mannequin. So, red flag or deal breaker, he has a mannequin in his house. Sign, just plastic or problematic. I'm going to go ahead and say this is a deal breaker. But okay, I was dating this guy once, and when we got together, I have very few thoughts about home decor.
Okay.
I've let almost everyone I live with decorate our house. Mm-hmm. Almost everyone I've ever lived with, roommates, partners, no matter what, I'm like, you can just do whatever you want. I'll even help pay for it because I don't have that many thoughts. Except this one guy I was dating, he had tapestries on his wall, just like unframed. I was like, this is not a fucking, like, I'm in my fucking 30s. This is not a fucking college dorm.
So he was like a UVM sophomore.
I mean, it felt like that.
Yeah.
Except he was a grown ass adult man.
He loves, Dead and Co.
And I was like, do we need this? It was even more like he liked really like crazy niche music.
Right.
The most popular band on his wall was Tegan and Sarah.
He had a band on the wall. Like, I mean, I guess some of this stuff could be put into a room that is his music room.
A giant, I mean, massive tapestry. Massive.
A Tegan and Sarah tapestry.
No, Tegan and Sarah poster.
Oh, okay.
A tapestry of this other artist, I can't remember his name. So then I would be like, I really would like to have, if it's on the wall, I would really like it to have it be in a frame.
Yeah.
Like, I just think that we're adults, and I was in my early 30s, he was in his 20s. I was like, I just would really like to be able to just have framed.
Do you think if you loved that guy, you could have made it work? There would be like a section of the house that gets that treatment.
If he really wanted it, I wouldn't have cared. But because he let me, I was like, do you mind if I frame them? Like, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then he went out of town. I framed all the pictures. He came back. He actually really loved them. He agreed
really?
that they looked much nicer. It was very expensive. And also, he didn't have to spend any money. So like, what do I care? So I just framed all these pictures. We took them to like a professional framer. I didn't just, Amazon.
Sure.
Like, got them professionally framed. And he was like, I really like these. These do look a lot better. I don't have a lot of thoughts, but I don't want a mannequin holding a tray at the front door.
Right. This is like, I'm with you where I could be with someone and they can decorate the home. Like, that's not going to be something I'm going to care about. But the mannequin at the front, now you're getting into a territory where comfort isn't on their mind. I need them to like acknowledge people's comfort.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna be going, like leaving bed in the middle of the night to get a snack, and I'm like, that
like, will scare you.
That would scare me.
My mom used to have a one of the window panes in her. There was a window in the shower that you could see outside of, but there was a two pane window. The top one was glass, and the bottom one was a mirror. It was a fucking mirror. And the amount of times I'd be in the shower and turn, and there was a man looking me in the eyes through. It's me, obviously. It's me.
Right.
But there's a man peeking through the mirror, a naked man.
Right.
And the way it would jumpstart my heart every single time, that mannequin will get you.
Yeah.
That mannequin will.
It doesn't matter how long you've known that mannequin. That mannequin will scare the living crap out of you
every single time, and then it's gonna start moving slightly.
I would say mannequin has to go to like non foot trafficked places in the house.
Can we move the mannequin?
Right.
Does it have to be greeting people at the front door?
But this is their personality too. Like, if you're the person that puts a mannequin in the front, fully dressed, holding a glass, like, I don't think you've gotten to know this person enough. Yeah,
that says a lot about who you are. And I gotta say, I like quirky people, but I don't think I could date someone that quirky.
No,
like if you're like, I used to date a guy who would wear his teeth.
His teeth
as jewelry. And
like around a necklace?
Like, he would take the tooth and then he would like drill it and then like make it into an earring. And then he would like take the other tooth, like wisdom teeth, he would like take them and then he would like make a necklace out of it. And it was kind of quirky. And then but it told me so much about him.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It told me everything about him. And
that he needs a dentist.
I mean, he had one. Apparently, the teeth were all removed.
Right.
But it told me so much about him that
I stop eating candy.
I fully ignored it. I just ignored it.
You never brought it up.
No, I brought it up. I even fucking took one of the necklaces. He gave me a necklace, and I was like, God, fucking.
It's a lot. Like, you're dealing. There's gonna be sorcery.
I should have taken the red flag for what it was. I will. To be clear, I will. Baby, when I tell you I will ignore a red flag.
Well, this is also the issue with, we were talking earlier about the gay community being allowed to just like let it fly. Like, I guess that's a good thing. You wear your tooth, you wear your molar on your sleeve, so to speak.
Yeah.
So you know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
You could be with a straight guy who would put his molar on his brooch, and you'd be like, but you would never know.
And at first I was like, it's kind of quirky, and it was kind of quirky, but then I was like, it's also indicative of like other things that I should have been paying attention to. Why is the 21st the worst day of the year?
It's my birthday.
Who said the worst day of the year? Is that your bit or someone else did this to you?
It did it to me. It was not by my design.
Oh.
I'm not that self-deprecating.
This feels like bullying.
I believe in myself a little bit.
Who's bullying you here?
So my co-host, Jordana Abraham, who started this company,
The one with all the babies.
The one with all the babies that she stole.
Yeah.
Now, she came on the podcast years ago and was like, we were like, this comes out on February 21st. And she's like, isn't that like the worst day of the year? Nothing to look forward to, nothing going on. It's cold, it's freezing. And I was like, that's actually my birthday. And she had no idea that she was talking about my birthday. So now it's become a long running thing that my birthday is and I do kind of agree with the sentiment. Like, what is there February 21st? There's not a lot, you know?
Well, 41 years ago, something great happened, I reckon.
What's that? Oh. Captured my heart, Bob the Drag Queen.
This guy.
I have a feeling this is going to be one of our all-time episodes.
You
Thank
think so?
Yeah, I think you did a great job. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
I want everyone to go follow Bob the Drag Queen. We have solved dating again. Everyone go to Moulin Rouge, the musical. It is going to be going through July, but Bob the Drag Queen is there until March 22nd.
You can get tickets at seethedragqueen.com. That's SEE thedragqueen.
And that's also for your stand-up shows?
Yeah, for my stand-up shows. Anytime you want to see me live, you can go to seethedragqueen.com. And you can also get my New York Times bestselling book, Harriet Tubman Live in Concert, at any bookstore near you, or you can go to readthedragqueen.com.
Okay, here's what I want to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
For anyone that's written a book, what's your number one piece of advice? Because you're on the New York Times bestseller list. If you look behind you, there's a book that's coming out soon, my book.
Oh my God.
Walking Red Flag. That is coming out.
Has anyone read any of this out loud yet?
Not out loud.
Not out loud. We have. You can read a little. You want to read a little something?
I'm not going to read too much.
Okay, open. I don't know. I'm nervous. I've never even read it.
Obviously, of course they do.
There it is. You get a little piece.
Now, out of context, that doesn't make sense.
No, but it's perfect.
If you're trying to, you mean now that the book is written, or
It's in
or
pre-sale.
advice for writing the book?
No, my advice for writing a book: don't do it. It's a pain in the fucking ass.
I will say, writing a book, you just gotta sit down and write. And when I tell
Brutal.
you, I missed so many deadlines. Like,
And don't they stress you out? It makes you think of your life, and you're like, why
God.
am I this way? It is such a horrific review of how you work and what you're not good at. Like, I was never a homework guy. I'm sure you're a comedian.
I was not into
You're
homework,
not
no.
a homework guy. No,
I'm embarrassed to tell you how many deadlines I missed and how long. Actually, if I tell you, I don't want to tell you how long it took me to write my book. It's been documented out there, but it took me a really long time.
Okay.
And the book is not that long.
I got.
My book is like.
Did you hire a ghostwriter?
No.
I did.
I wrote it.
I said there's no. I gotta go.
I have an editor, and I had someone to help me, but I
well,
wrote
the editor helps a lot.
I had
too.
an editor, and I had someone to help me write my book. Like I wrote my whole book out, and I was like, I need help because I had never written a book. I was like, now help me structure it. But I wrote my book. I miss so many deadlines.
I'm not going to judge that because I went the other route. I said, let's do a ghostwriter.
It took me 4 years.
4 years, and I'm sure it hung over you and made you feel like shit.
There were 3 different presidencies. It was at the end of Trump's term, all of Biden's term, beginning of Trump's term.
Well, you did make the New York Times bestseller list, which I said to my dad, I was talking to him about the book, and I go, you know, we could maybe make the New York Times, and he went, and he almost choked. My dad almost died
He really believes in you.
when he heard that I, even at the mention of me being on the New York Times bestseller list, he literally almost died at the table.
So now
at the
you
dinner
have
table.
to do this.
Now I have to make it.
Just to spite him.
Absolutely.
Do you guys want to help spite Jared's dad?
Thank you. Buy the book, pre-order right now. Bob the Drag Queen, go see bobthedragqueen.com. Moulin Rouge, the musical. I'm Jared Freed. We're here every Wednesday and Friday. Share, tell a friend. Comment with what you liked, loved, hated during this show. We read them all. Back next week. Boom.